What up, tribe? It's your girl Raji, and I'd like to welcome you to my podcast, The Kush Concierge, Something for the People, where we discuss hoodoo, tarot, astrology, the occult culture, and everything in between for the evolved hustlers. So let's just get right into it. Yesterday, we did get a chance to go over, of course, the planetary alignments and how that's going to affect us during this 4 quarters of impact for evolved hustlers. And during the first quarter, we are dealing with the idea of redemption. And this first week has been all about shadow work and working through our shadows, basically, so that we can come out on the other side and really get ready for this final identity shift. And today, because it is Friday is ruled by Venus, and today is a great day to focus on self-love and finding your worth. So today we're really going to tap into that energy and see what the ancestors see what the ancestors and the spirit guides have for us. So first things first, you know how we get down. We got to see what's going on in the sun, the moon, and the stars. So it looks like we are in the last quarter moon. The moon is still in Scorpio. Well, it's just now in Scorpio. Well, I'm trying to push us a day ahead, y'all. So, Scorpio rules the under region where our sacral chakra or solar plexus chakra lies. And Scorpio's also ruling, I said the under region, I might as well have said the genitals, but you get it. So it's all about research, investigating your psychic development or your intuition, seduction, getting into old things, and obviously a little bit of lust, a little bit of glamour. So today is just the perfect day to get into yourself. And this is quite the season for that because, as you know, if you're stepping off into this new identity, the first person who has to approve the go-ahead, it has to be you, so that you can step off into this new you authentically. But before you can do that, you do have to have some element of self-love and self-worth. And that is what we are going to talk about today. So let's see. When you think of last quarter moon, when you think of that type of moon phase, you would want to focus on, and if you are on our Patreon, that's going to be listed really under the third quarter. So that's going to be all about removing obstacles, neutralizing your enemies, removing harm, and decrease. So right now we want to think about how we are going to decrease the act of us not loving ourselves, removing people, places, and things that don't allow us to love and value our true selves, and where we play a part in that, moving obstacles and anyone who hating from the sidelines, and that would include ourselves. So, sometimes you could be your own worst enemy. So at this particular point, it's time for us to look in the mirror. I hope you guys did your affirmations today. I'm going to start doing affirmations, y'all. At some point, I got to be honest. Your girl's still finding her groove. But I do want to make sure I'm able to tap in with y'all every day. But I really want to, focus on what I can bring to the tribe this particular season. And I want to do it in the order of the 4 quarters of impact. And that does include affirmations. So we'll get back on it. I'm gonna find my groove. I'm gonna find my groove for my podcast, y'all, because it's needed. Because on Fridays, when you think about Fridays, you think about glamour magic, love magic, and a lot of times when people hear about glamour and love magic, they be looking at it in a way like you trying to fool people, or you trying to trick a man or a woman into loving you. And that's not how it goes. What it goes is you want to become so appealing to yourself that the people who are supposed to rise and meet you and love you can't do nothing but that. You're not trying to convince anyone of anything. The idea is falling so fully in love with yourself and being so valued to the point where, and valuing yourself, let me reword that, valuing yourself, that you're able to attract the love that you desire, the love that you deserve. You don't force a person to love you. Now, I do say, like, in terms of doing like love magic and things of that nature. Now, if you married or you in a serious relationship and with the other person's consent, just like y'all go to a relationship counselor or a marriage counselor, if you want, at that point, you guys decide together that you want to do a little love work and fix your relationship, whatever, then yeah, okay, cool. But other than that, you just want to be your best possible self. You want to be the highest version of yourself so that you can attract love. So that's really what it's all about when I think of the work that can be done on Friday's Venus Day. So now, Venus right now is in Capricorn. So let me see. Square up, baby. Let's look at Venus. So Venus is trending Jupiter and Venus is trending Uranus. It is sextile the moon, which is obviously in Scorpio. So you're going to get your blessings from really taking the time to deep dive and feeling yourself. Like Beyonce says, I'm feeling myself. Like, you need to really work on falling in love with yourself, and there's no room for anything else, because when you love yourself, then shit, you don't even care whether others find you appealing or not. Obviously that is the end goal in terms of being able to build tribe and being able to build community and possibly a relationship and a family. But at the end of the day, y'all know what I always say, if you ain't good, ain't nobody good. So that's the way it's just gotta flow. Now, let me see. The nodes are square Venus right now. Lilith is trending Venus. Ooh, and the Chirons are squaring Venus. So there might be a little bit of quick to speak, being a little bit more aggressive in the love department, being a little too ready to jump before we look type energy. Don't fall for that today. Let me see. Lilith is in Virgo. So you're really just thinking about the commitment of things. But like I said, I want to focus on committing to oneself. I want to focus on really just allowing yourself to find the strength to say, all right, I love all parts of me. The good, the bad, the ugly, and whatever I need to work through, I'm going to work through that shit. But I'm also not going to run from my shadows. I'm not going to run from the ugly parts of myself, the awkward parts, the weird parts. You learn to embrace those things within beauty, within your day-to-day life. Now, if things don't serve you and there are things that you need to improve about yourself, do that shadow work. But otherwise, don't let them tear you down, sis. Let's see. Yeah. So today, with Mercury being in Capricorn and it's sextiling Neptune in Pisces, it can be a little head in the clouds type energy. So today will be a good day to really just imagine, do you some mood boards on Pinterest, like really just imagine your best life, your best self, your newest identity. Like, what are the things that you want to do away with? What are the energies that you need to do away with that are keeping you from operating that way? So I love Pinterest. So if you don't have a Pinterest account, which I'm sure most people at this point should, but if you don't have a Pinterest account, then I would definitely suggest creating your mood boards for different pieces of yourself as you get ready to do this like new identity swap situation. So it's like, okay, what does my new self look like? What does she act like? How does she take care of herself? What does she indulge in? So today is going to be the perfect energy to do that, because like I said, it's very daydreamy type of energy today. Yeah. So, yes, let's get into it. Now let's see about these other aspects moving today. Moon is opposite Uranus, just in Taurus, being kind of stubborn about really doing the necessary shadow work so that you can develop your self-worth. So that might be kind of hard to ground yourself today. That's why I'm going to suggest, I'm not even going to put any serious assignments on you guys today. I'm going to say, pull up Pinterest and start doing your boards. And with today being about Venus as well, it is about beauty treatments. It is about looks. It is about the glamour. So, pull together your desired looks. Pull together your desired aesthetic, get in the mirror, say your affirmations. That's why I said I am going to start back getting into affirmations, because they really help. They truly do, because it builds a sense of strength and a sense of character. And even when you feeling like you're not at your best, and there might be times where you're not in front of the mirror, kind of like we recite our psalms and our scriptures, it's kind of like, okay, you can continue to say that to yourself so that you can build your self-esteem back up, build your confidence up for whatever task that you're doing. So just know, affirmations work, and today is a great day for affirmations. So, y'all, don't forget my tip now, putting it in your reminders so that they can come up on your phone. And a lot of people work with their lock screens too. So you might change it for your lock screens. I had this very interesting insight that I saw on TikTok, where we were talking about the aspect of ritual, and how certain songs just naturally pump you up to feel good about yourself, lift your adrenaline, and really vibing out to those songs at particular points during the day, especially when you first wake up, or maybe even when you're ready to go to sleep, or just maybe when you're ready to exercise. All those things, it builds a certain energy in the physical and the spiritual world that you putting out there, and it just works for you in a way to just put you on that frequency, basically. Shit, okay, I'm feeling great, I'm feeling good. Notice when you listen to certain music, you drive faster, or if you got a special list to work out to, all of those things are a composite of a ritual, and you really just get in the mood to just feel that energy. That's why you have to also be, mindful what you do listen to. I do listen to some trap music, especially when I'm doing certain work. I will listen to trap music because it will propel you to get what you need done, especially some good Jeezy while you run. It'll really push you. It'll push you forward. So it just all depends, Obviously, you don't want to go too low on the 808s and all so on and so forth. But you definitely would trap music help. Some forms of it. It really does help boost the go ahead to get the job done. So songs like Rihanna has great beats and lyrics that push you forward and make you feel sexy, and make you feel strong, and make you just want to go for what you know. And the same with Beyonce got that effect too. So these are just people off the top of my head. I like listening to Future. I got a few favorites. I make a playlist every time I have a season. I make a playlist. So, try that as well. Just, get yourself in the habit of doing your personal rituals that boost you and make you feel good and make you just know who you are, the badassery that is in you to transform and refine yourself. You could be feeling like, hell, I ain't got much I want to change. Well, that's cool too. But, if there's certain things you want to refine, lean into that. You might want to do a full identity shift this season. You might just want to change certain aspects. Hell, you might just want to lose 10 pounds, whatever. But I just say lean into it. Lean all the way into it. What does 10 pound smaller you look like? Just giving different perspectives. But as you evolve in this new you, in this new evolve hustler season, so you can flow with this Pluto and Aquarius shift, it's just good to really decide to change and refine most of your aspects so that you can vibe at the right frequency, basically. Always just won't work. That's why I like to say at least entertain the idea of refining certain things. Everybody could use a little tweaking. It is what it is, and that's the Capricorn moon that we're speaking. So there's always room for improvement, you feel me? Even if it's like small, even if it's minute, you'll notice the shift, you'll notice the change, and you'll be grateful that you did it. Straight up. So, we're in La La Land today, basically. So definitely get creative. Like I said, mood boards, turn your music on while you write out your notes. If you haven't already done your vision boards for the Gregorian calendar new year, you might want to do a lock screen on your phone, or I like to use my laptop because I'm on my laptop a lot. So I like to do the boards. I use Canva to use them. Like, they have lots of different cute templates to set up your boards, your vision boards. I don't recommend showing people all of your vision boards. Maybe you got a general one you want to show somebody. I think I discussed this a few episodes ago, but maybe you got a general board you want to do, but like things that are deeply personal, like showing your journal, you feel me? Some things you just want to keep private. Another tidbit that I also discovered, Share 7 had a really good tip, which I do write my manifestations and my petitions like this, but it just reaffirmed to me. I'm like, okay, so I'm doing this the right way. But she did throw a little bit of extra something in there that I liked. You always supposed to write like you have it already. And you're supposed to, she says things like 3 times. She says thank you like 3 times. Whereas if I do my entries, I just say thank you, Spirit, or, thank you, God, or however you want to put it. Thank you, Universe, whatever it is, you're a ting. Thank you for X, Y, Z. But the 3 thank you, then putting what you would like to have accomplished every day, that shit works beautifully. It's like affirming it, affirming it, putting it down, affirming it. So I like the idea of saying it 3 times. I did something like that and it worked for me. So shout out to Share 7 for that little tidbit. But I feel like a lot of people do their petitions in different ways, and they do their petition in ways that work for them. But always showing gratitude and realizing that if you thought that you wanted this shit, that you already got it type flow. So say thank you. Let them know you're grateful for their help. Ask them to give you strategy. Ask them to give you discernment and clarity and discipline to handle what you've asked for. So it's been working so far so good. Everybody got their days, but we're here to lift each other up and really just give you the sauce. And if there are things that you can improve on, and you see things you want to come back towards at a later time when you're more centered, or you might remember, hey, I need to do that. Because I had a guy, like, before I start getting up, saying my prayers like early in the morning before the sunrise and setting my intentions, Like, I used to be so tired. Like, oh my God, how the hell do people get up at the crack of ass done? But it was this guy. He made that shit sound so, like, how could you not? Like, wake up and just go back to sleep if it's that deep. But I've gotten to the point I wake up and I just stay up. Because I be having other shit to do anyway. So it sets the tone. It does something. So if you truly want to shift, if you truly want to change the way you do things and really build yourself and build your self-worth and build your character and build your foundation, you're gonna go for that shit and you ain't gonna make no excuses because it's gonna become a lifestyle. It feels so weird now for me not to wake up. Like, I feel weird sleeping in these days. Like, sleep in, I might take me a nap, you feel me, throughout the day, but sleep in, nah, we ain't doing all that this season. You know, not sleeping in. We gonna nap. We might even go to bed early, but we ain't sleeping in. So, yeah, that's just me, though. You know, everybody different. Everybody vibe different. But they doing your Psalms before the summer. That shit hit different. Trust me on that. Okay. So, as we kind of did our little chit-chatteroo, let's go ahead and tap into these readings, y'all. Let's see what spirit and the ancestors want from us and what they want us to work on. I had the Son of Sticks flower, being an individual, being creative, confirmation, valuing ourselves. Get a good shuffle in here. But yeah, I've discovered, like, implementing things into your day-to-day life. Like, hoodoo is voodoo, whatever you practice, Santeria, or whatever you practice, Wiccan, shit, you just a regular degular. But I have a feeling if you regular degular, you ain't here. You ain't in here if you regular degular. But for real though, all jokes aside, whatever you practice, like, when it becomes a part of your daily thing, when it becomes a ritual for you, you will definitely, like, feel more comfortable with it. It is a way of life. Back to glamour. Let me touch on it. Glamour could be anything. You know, you can glamour your lip gloss. You can glamour your lip gloss. You can glamour your mirror. You can glamour your makeup every day, your mascara. What are your best features? Shit, even the fellas. What are your best features, you know? Make it work for you. 2222. What can shift you? What changes you? Where's your power line that keeps you going? Use that shit to your advantage. Yes, use it to your advantage. And in terms of, like, self-worth, that's what I want a message from the ancestors and the spirit guides and spirit today. Like, our self-worth. What do we need to know moving forward? Because it's so important. Because if you don't value yourself, people will run the fuck over you. You know, and it's accountability season. You know what I'm saying? So that's not what we letting happen. So we've got to get that self-worth intact. And if it takes a little bit of glamour magic, darling, a little bit of affirmation, a little bit of Rihanna in the morning for your rituals, you feel me? Like, do that shit. Whatever it takes to build it back, to make it stronger, you know, especially when you're stepping off into this type of life. Like, you have to be strong, you have to be sure, because a lot of people just aren't brave enough to walk in their truth and be their badass selves on top of all that. You know, stepping out of the group think, you know, it's a tribe, but it's not a group think. I don't call myself Raji the Cimarron for nothing. Okay, y'all, let's see what they got for us. Ancestors, spirit guides. Spirit, thank you for the message today. And what do we need to know as we build our self-worth? What do we need to know? It's time for us to let go of any unhealthy attachments, people who don't serve a purpose. We got the Eight of Baskets in reverse. Let's see. Presently, we are choosing to be more progressive, turning over a new leaf. Seven of Knives in the upright. Now the Son of Coins in reverse. So there are some plans that didn't, quite work out. We may need to be more clear. So maybe today is a good time. It's just the second. Don't feel bad. You got to get clear about what you want. Yeah, we got the Eight of Coins, though, for the near future. So you're working hard to attain a goal. We really are. Hey, it's on time. It's on time. Overall, finding balance, Father Sim. So I like it. I like what it's about. I like what it's saying. So let's see. So tell me about this Eight of Baskets in reverse. What more do we need to walk away from? Okay, so maybe you want to switch up the routine. You want to do things that matter. We got that Four of Coins over the Eight of Baskets. So it's like you doing things that bring value to you. You're not trying to be a phony. You're not really trying to, we're working with very authentic energy. So you're not worried about keeping up with the crowd. You're really worried about, you're not even worried. You're flowing. Shit. You're flowing because this is going to be a up for you. This is going to be a win for you. Walking away, being independent, leaning into your creativity, building back your self-worth. You're adding value to yourself with this Four of Coins energy. There may have been some things that were imbalanced, that were not done the way that they should be done, and you're moving past that. You're not allowing that, because stress weighs in your face, baby. Stress weighs in your face, it weighs on your body, it weighs in your hair. I have mostly female listeners, so I'm just going to tell it how I tell it. Stress don't look good on you at all as a woman. And moving away, deciding to stand up for yourself, deciding to dig your feet in about things that matter to you and what you hold your value at. That shit is gonna fatten your pockets and it's gonna make you feel better. Yeah, Daughter of Knives. Yeah, you're being encouraged again to be an independent thinker. You're being encouraged to really analyze and eliminate those energies that just don't mean you no fucking good, bro. Yeah. But don't get trapped. But people who is trying to hold you back, people who trying to stop you from moving forward, from getting to this Nine of Coins energy. They don't want you to lean into luxury, lean into yourself. So anybody who's not here for you, like loving on you, anybody who's not here for you operating at your highest frequency, leave their ass in the dust, because their goal is to keep you trapped, keep you held back. It's not about having haters. It's just about realizing that some people's mindset just doesn't go along with what you're trying to do at this point. Like they say, I release you with love. You don't have to walk away from everybody like in despair. There are some people around you, though. We got this Daughter of Baskets in reverse. And you need to be keeping in your mind, because there's maybe you don't want to be delusional. So definitely stay grounded. Use your intuition and be smart, because we had this Miss Ida come out. So take your time. Really do Do the work mentally so that you don't fall victim. Don't just blow a bag. Be conservative as you build, So don't be out here just overdoing it. Cause I did do some looking yesterday, and I was like, oh my God, I see all this stuff. But you gotta be strategic. You gotta be smart. Maybe you want to start doing some of your treatments at home. What you can cut back on, what you can do yourself. Do it yourself. You know, we are entering more of a soft girl era. And a lot of that is just leaning more into your natural beauty. But you got to do the work to do that. It's expensive to be a woman. Rando. Yeah. But the more you lean into your intuition, the more you're patient about your come up, the more you step out of being delusional about what you see in front of you, because your ideal beauty might not be everybody else's ideal beauty. That's why you have to develop this person for yourself. And I know that I'm excited to get this identity thing started with y'all, because we gonna do it. We gonna do it together, so no worries. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do this shit together. So like, before you can step into this self identity shift type deal and become this evolved hustler, you gotta decide that you're not following the trends. You're doing what means something to you. Don't get trapped up in what society thinks the standard is. I think that's what spirit ancestors are trying to say. Don't get caught up in that shit at all. Yeah. You need to stop celebrating with people who don't mean you no good. 4 of sticks in reverse to the 6 of knives. Yeah, you gotta move out of that system. Cause they make you feel low. They make you feel like you're not good enough. You know? So you want to avoid like people who give you unconstructive criticism or that frenemy energy. You want to avoid that. You want to avoid things that cause you conflict within yourself. Yeah. We're moving more in a mother of baskets energy. Like I said, nurturing, loving, caring. No. We're not finna be worried and going back and forth about what somebody said and what they did and, shit that doesn't matter. Trapped in the continuous cycle of that shit. No. You are gonna fight for your right and continue to start over. Period. And this mother of knives over this 6 of knives. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to be unstable in your mind anymore. You're level-headed. You have emotional intelligence, basically, with this mother of baskets. Tell me about this son of coins. So with this son of coins in the reverse, you may be feeling slightly stuck. You don't know what you want to do still. You're still kind of wrestling with your plans. Yeah, we got the Black Hermit with the 4 of Knives and the Son of Coins. So yeah, today is going to be a good day to sit with yourself. Sit with yourself. But step out of that. Like I said, we leaning away from materialism. We got this Mother of Coins in reverse. We leaning away from greed, materialism, being too self-absorbed. Those people in those energies and being within that energy ourselves. We're being more discerning. We're not running towards the money. We're not running towards the finer things in life because they're just coming to us naturally. You are that, so you attract it. Yeah. You got to get out of the negative thinking. The idea that you can't have something, Clarify the Ten of Knives. Yeah, you gotta stay strong. You gotta get out of that negative idea of what it's supposed to look like to everybody else. You need to be more concerned with what you want and what you think. Yeah. Get out of that dark energy. Step into your confidence. You know, we got these Capricorn energy here. So, with that Venus energy. So, yeah, you stepping into your confidence. You're stepping into your dark feminine era. You are femme fatale for the most part. You know, not allowing certain things to shake you. Shit you know don't matter. Like they say, you can look good with something from Walmart. You know, a bad bitch is somebody who can make something from Goodwill look good, you know. We getting things from all over the place. We not necessarily worried about what's the hottest and the greatest. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, I got some certain products now that I know are good that I like, but you know I get in where I fit in because I ain't never met a Goodwill that I just hated. You know, like hated. I shop everywhere. I just like to shop. So yeah, you gotta be strong and not be thinking negatively about money and about status. Like you gotta be confident within yourself. You know, you gotta be confident with yourself. Because once you're confident within yourself, then you could build these plans. You could build this new flow. You could build this new identity, this new image. You know, you could change appropriately. So that's going to be very monumental. Yeah, the spirit and the ancestors are asking you to see the light of the tunnel, believe in yourself. You believe that you're going to get over this hump, this work that you're doing. You know, believe that you're going to be able to get out of whatever dark place you're in. Yeah, spirit is saying continue to fight, you know. Continue to do what you got to do. Don't get swallowed up in the bullshit. Seven of Sticks. Nah, don't get caught up in it. You gotta be strong enough. Don't be walk around here feeling defeated because of this possible Mother of Coins energy. You know, looking at influencers and people who honestly the day of the just being like people are wanting to eat the rich. I had to figure out a good way to say that. So that ain't even the type of energy you trying to lean into anyway, because people are not with that. You know, people not with materialism. People not with people that self-absorbed and don't care. No, they not with that energy right now. So it's best that you lean out of that, you know, and lean into your true nature. Like I said, I personally, like, it's not a label thing. It's not a who's better. It's just what I like. So if you just like nice things, then okay, you just like nice things. If you just like to do, I just finished telling my daughter, like, we're going to start making these fly-ass meals at the house, you know. They taste better and they last longer. Because you don't know people over your food here. You don't know what they feeling like. So, you know, luxury is different. Luxury is different for everybody. My idea of luxury might be different from your idea of luxury. But the idea is don't let that affect who you are at your core. You know, don't measure your self-worth by what you see going on around you, basically. Yeah, you got to keep your priorities in order. Two of Coins in the reverse. Yeah, we want to keep our priorities in order. We want to stay balanced so that we can grow. Because the idea of not having your priorities is in order is going to have you in the Ace of Sticks in reverse, not growing, you know, and that's going to affect your will of fate. That's going to stop you from moving forward, you know. That's going to be the end all be all. That's what's going to cause endings for you. You don't want that. Not this season. We ain't leaning into that shit this season. You know, I ain't saying, leave it in the trenches all the way, but what I am saying is don't measure your self-worth by how other people see you. That's what I'm saying. You know, make your plans based on what you want to do and how you feel and what's important to you. Yeah. And throw the sticks in the upright, making a shift. It's time for a change. It's time for a redo. Now, there are some things that are being kept under wraps, maybe hiding. So, a lot of things maybe you don't need to be showing people. We got the sun card in reverse with over the 10 of baskets. So, I feel like they're saying you don't need to show everybody that you stable. You don't need to show, like, that's not something that you need to be doing, like, outwardly. You just are. You feel me? Like, you just are. Yeah, you're going to overcome any challenges that are in your way, but you need to see things for what they are in terms of allowing people to dictate how you show up in the world. You know, like I said, if you authentically just a person that does this, then cool. But if that's not your thing, you feel me? Don't force it. You know, don't force it. You gotta really tap into yourself and really focusing on you. Yeah. Things that aren't in alignment, things that aren't morally correct, things that are not who you are truly, that shit gonna be a flop this season. Bishop Sage Mason in reverse. What I just said, in alignment, balance, being unaligned, not following things to the moral code, whatever that means for you, because I don't decide that for you. And you don't decide it for me, Hobbs. But whatever's morally right, whatever is the right way to move, if you being materialistic, if you being greedy, just trying to look a certain way, that's not who you truly are, and you don't truly need or desire those things in a way that's like positive. No, this shit ain't gonna work out. You gotta protect your energy and be strong against people who make you feel like you gotta be that way. Nine of Sticks in the upright. That's why we're doing a lot of soul searching. We're doing a lot of shadow work this season. Don't allow them to make you feel like that. There needs to be more disciplined. Lack of greed. You need to move away from greed and lean into loyalty and creativity. Wholeness of oneself, Son of Sticks. It's time to get away. There's not going to be a rebirth of certain processes and things. Your loads are going to be lifted as soon as you say, okay, I'm going to lean into my true self. I'm going to lean into who I am. I'm going to be me, no matter what that looks like, whatever that looks like for you. But the flogging and the fakery and the phony, no, you need to let it go. But seriously, that's when your load's going to be lifted. That's when you're not going to feel so weighed down. You'll be able to make like secure plans for yourself. You'll be able to fill out that identity shift form that we're going to come up with like so much better. You will have victory. 6 of Sticks. You might be leaning into new things, employment, going back to school, new hobbies. But the victory is going to be in you saying, all right, I'm not resisting the rebirth. I'm not resisting being creative and loyal to myself. I'm not resisting being like solid ass individual. Because if you fake, people going to sniff it out. Tell me about these plans, this 8 of Coins. Yeah, it's time for you to get committed, organized. It's time for you to really say, all right, this is what it is. Get out of your feelings and get in your bag. Father of baskets. Don't allow people to emotionally manipulate you into shit that you really don't want to do. We got the son of baskets over the father of baskets in reverse. Yeah, so it's time for, again, yeah, I'm gonna keep going. I keep hearing, be loyal to yourself. Be loyal to yourself. Don't take risky gambles that have nothing to do with you. They're gonna slow your process up. 8 of sticks over the 6 of coins. Hell no. You need to remove yourself from that way of thinking. Taking gambles that's gonna delay you. Looking the part but not actually being the fucking part. You look it more than you are it. Like, what is this thing called? Quiet luxury, quiet wealth. That's a thing. That's what I heard. Yeah, it's time to stop being stubborn. You'll end your stagnation once you say, all right, I'm going to make sacrifices, for what I really want out here. I'm really going to lean into myself. And you can do that and still take care of yourself, but you can't be being a part of teams and crowds that don't allow you to be your true self. Like 3 of baskets in reverse over the 5, under the 5 of baskets. There are going to be some things you need to heal from, like healing from the group think. We healing from the group think. We're not dealing with that anymore. You're all caught up in your head. 7 of baskets in reverse. And it's something you need to move away from. Maybe you're moving to new jobs, again, new locations, new groups. 3 of sticks. But you trying to reach your goals. Yeah, this is not the time to be being stubborn. We got a father and knives in the reverse energy with the 6 of baskets. Yeah, not growing, not making peace with your past, not allowing things to settle themselves so that you can move forward. 5 of sticks. Yeah, you got to be strong about this movement because it's going to keep you in a 10 of coins in reverse energy if you don't. So yeah, it's gonna be a lack of instability if you don't make the decision to like lean into your authenticity. It's time for you to move away from those partnerships that make you feel unstable, causing you to spend unnecessary money, and you gotta show up like, no, moving away from it. Yep, self-assessment, them bones in reverse. No, now is not the time for that shit. Yeah, you need to be thinking about the decisions that you're making that's going to cause you going to be looking back on that shit later with the 7 of coins. Like, why I do that? So now it's time to heal. 3 of knives. Heal, get out of that negative mindset. 5 of knives in the reverse and build your confidence back up so that you can maneuver and do things that are important for you. You feel me? Like, does this shit matter to me? Yeah, independence, mother of knives, being smart, air energy, empress energy. Yeah, no, there's no more being stagnant. Mother of knives, mother of sticks, my apologies in reverse, causing lack. Being stuck, being stagnant, being ruthless. Not approaching things from a hard space. You need to be disciplined enough to say, okay, I'm going to approach this methodically. I'm going to be myself. I'm going to really work on how I move in these streets, period. How I show up in the world is what matters to me now in terms of who I am authentically. Yeah, it's time to get grounded. We've got the Dr. Grant, so we've got Virgo energy. Yeah, some cycles just have to end so new things can begin. Yeah, you got to take the leap of faith. No more, but don't run into this shit eyes wide shut, though. Son of knives in reverse. Be smart, be a leader, Don't be reckless, don't be immature, No. Spirit saying, yeah, take a leap of faith, but what we call these a calculated risk. 222 as I say that. Yeah, don't be dealing in illusions. 8 of knives in reverse. It's time for you to see shit for what it is. It's time for you to really understand what's going on around you. Let those things that are meant to end. Let those towers happen. And continue to fight. Fight for what you want. fight for what you deserve so you can build. Ace of coins. You know, there's exposure happening. We got the pawn in reverse. Yeah, exposure is happening. Authenticity, man. I'm telling you. Authenticity for sale. Authenticity for sale. That's what they're going to be saying later in a minute. Because it's not a lot of authentic people. It's like not too many people who are confident enough to just really be themselves. You know, you very rarely find that. You know, there's always somebody trying to impress somebody else. And like they said, we're no longer in the age of Pisces. We are moving away from that energy. It's about being innovative. It's about being free. It's about being independent. It's about being raw and real. You know, not being no damn fool, man, but taking calculated risk. Taking calculated risk, y'all. Okay? And it's time to switch it up. That's what Spirit's saying. Be confident. You know, if you're making these moves, you know, Spirit is giving you the okay to say, keep going the way you're going, because it will pay off for you at the end of the day. It's going to pay off. Now, let me go ahead and see what we got going on with this traditional tarot. See what they got to tell us. What else we need to know about our self-worth today, Spirit? What the traditional did got for us. Now it is time to be worried about your insides, you know, so you can feel genuinely good on the outside. That's what I just heard. What we got? Yeah, we are healing. 3 of Swords in reverse. You healing, man. You recovering from the heartbreak of fights. You're not fighting no more. You're not fighting for acceptance. You're not fighting for validation. No. Yeah, that type of energy limits your options. That type of energy puts you in a box. It stops you from growing. You're attracting. You're moving in High Priestess. What the fuck I said? Moving in High Priestess energy. Utilize your intuition. You know, let go of those energies that's trying to like keep you in a box and keep you from growing. Stuck. They want to keep your ass stuck. Stuck like Chuck. Yeah, get away. Move away from these partnerships that keep you stuck. You know, they're hiding things. Ooh, we got the sun in reverse and the moon in reverse. They trying to hide, but it's out. It's out, baby. It's out. And, you know, there's an energy of not wanting you to move away. We've got the what is this? 2, 4, 6. We got the 6 of Swords in reverse. But it's time for you to move away from these towers. You gotta let this shit go. Most definitely. Yeah. You're gonna stay in like healing, having to heal yourself. Yeah, the cycle of you working to the bone for nothing. You know, engaging in things that make you have to rehabilitate over and over and over again. That shit dead. Those cycles are ending if you let them. Then you gonna move in Queen of Pentacles energy. Yeah. Self-care, nurturing, being stable. You know? What does the level of what rich means now is about to change. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, what it means to be wealthy, what it means to have, that shit changes. Yeah. Page of Pentacles in reverse. The Empress. No more being fake. No more giving out and running towards things that are fake. Hell no. You know, that shows a lack of confidence. We got the Star in reverse. We got the Empress in reverse and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. It's time for you to get serious. It's time for you to get real. Period. Yeah. There's somebody that's lacking strength. You know, some people lack the strength to really show love and give love to themselves, and that's the truth. Ace of Swords. Those are the people who aren't strong enough to love themselves and strong enough to really show love and heal. Those things are being revealed. You're gonna be able to see those things. And a lot of people, they're worried, but you shouldn't be. you know, don't take too much stock in, deceit and lies, because those things are exposed. You know, you got the Magician. Yeah, somebody here is no longer worried, about any plans that are gonna try to shift due to those things. Again, you're not worried about manipulation. You're not worried about, because you're being real. When you shine bright and you be real, shit, people can't help but be real because you can see through it. You see through the mirage. You feel me? You see through the lies and the deception. People who want to keep you trapped and keep you bound and not, show you love. Things you had to walk away from. Yeah. You're not rushing fast into these energies anymore. You have a certain confidence about yourself. You know when to take it slow. You know when to, move a little bit quicker. You know when to take action, when not to. You're not dealing with that no more. Yeah, they want to keep you in balance and giving out energy and love. But now you're moving in this Ten of Pentacles energy. You're trying to be stable. So in order to get to this stability, the lack of being balanced, temperance in reverse, the lack of being balanced about who you give out this love to and what you decide to care about is what's going to affect you. So you are trying to move forward. You trying to celebrate life the way you see it. And in a minute you're coming out. You're about to have a coming out party. You're gonna come out, like I said, when we doing this identity shift shit, okay? We got the Hermit in reverse. You're coming out of the closet. You no longer worry. You leaving certain things behind. You walking away. Doing the necessary work. You building your pinnacles up. Yeah. You don't need to be giving out things that are going to cause you to be out of alignment, put unnecessary burdens and stress on yourself, allowing people to dictate which way you go, what your happiness is. Don't allow people to tell you what happy means for you. People can only tell you what happiness means for them, not for you. Yeah, don't put any stock into that. Now the Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. We ain't making no emotional investments. Being too quick to run towards something, make decisions. We're making a transformation. That's right. Death card. We ending those things. We ending moving too quickly. Accepting small, immature offers. Throwing your emotions into petty things that have no stability, have no real foundation. Like, you getting away from me. That's right. Three of sticks or 3 of wands, depending on what deck you're looking at. But yeah, you getting away from that energy. You see it's no victory in that shit. You see you steady fighting, steady going and going. It's time to get intelligent, independent, smart, Queen of Swords. Yeah. You coming out the cold. You've been thinking about it. Yeah, don't forget, you know what I'm saying? Don't be bitter, but don't forget how certain decisions and certain things left you imbalanced and out in the cold. You got some things that didn't work out. People trying to regain control. The devil in reverse. Yeah, you got some lovers. Yeah, or partnerships rather. But it is Friday, so who knows? Yeah, it's time for you to show your self-love. People are going to try to regain control by showing you like a type of love or affection because they do realize they made bad judgment calls because we got judgment in reverse. And there's a King of Pentacles involved. So it's time for you to get serious. Yeah, this energy feel like a fool. The spirit saying don't be no fool. Yeah, this energy made bad moral decisions. They was a fool. It was an injustice. So any energies that was like not allowing you to love yourself fully, you know, yeah, they are. You are no longer trapped. You're no longer a fool. Yeah, you finding balance. You're in alignment. 2 of coins in the upright. Yeah, after maybe a fight, there is a lot of fighting going on in the background about someone seeing the vision and starting over and extending an offer, worried that you may not accept that shit. But we have coins. Yeah, this energy feels like this shit is not gonna work. Yeah, so decline everything that ain't up to par. Yeah. Nah. You're refusing. You're not sure. Be selective this season. The Knight of Wands, Monster just came on. Don't allow anybody to rush in. Yeah. They want to rush in. It's 10 of Swords. Yeah. No. Be mindful. Yeah. People are being very emotional. They're going to play on your top. They playing on your top, baby. They coming and play on your top. Spirit saying keep moving forward to your Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles, baby. Yeah, refuse that. Don't be listening to that all that quick talking. Nah. Don't be listening to all that quick talking. So let me go ahead and pay attention to the Oracle. But yeah, like I was saying, don't be falling for the okie. People being smooth, playing in your head. Don't follow that. Not this time. This is all about self-worth. This is all about recognizing things that no longer fit. Tell me about this Oracle spirit. Yeah, you've adapted. Period, Jay-Z. You've adapted, though. You realize there's no freedom in these collaborations. So you're not wasting your energy on them anymore. You see that shit not wise. And you don't care. You healed. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of us. Yeah. Spirit saying don't believe. You know, maybe you don't believe, or they don't want you to believe that you're strong enough. You know, they don't want you to have peace. You know, they don't want you to be able to move forward and find this victory, but it's there. It's coming regardless. But you gotta work for it, and you gotta be. Remember how they had your ass all out of wet. You might wanna. Don't forget how to communicate, determination, and reserve. Yeah, they don't want you to be strong enough to move. It's time to lay these things to rest, though. There are certain things that have been revealed. And one of the things is that you've transformed. Yeah. Y'all hear that? Yeah. So you've gotten your confidence back. Yeah, there's no fear here for you. You're not afraid to live again. You know, being kind. You found joy. You found joy in the dark. Maybe you couldn't defend yourself at first. You weren't able to provide for yourself. But now you can. You can provide. You can protect. Yeah, you're not. These people, I hate to say that though, but it is what it is. Villain error, as they say. you don't, you're not playing about your growth. You're not playing about being stunted. Yep, there's a rebirth here. Rebirth of your power. You're feeling strong. You're feeling in control. This ain't no secret, baby. These deals that these people are making, they're in the wide open now. And they're imbalanced. You know, they're not sacred. They're not being thorough. Yeah, ain't no secret. Now you got the courage to let them know it's a bad deal. You see their intentions ain't right. And you don't trust them and you shouldn't. Yeah, no love, period. Yeah, they can't trick you. They can't con you anymore. Yeah, this is not tribe, baby. Family in reverse. Yes, don't fuck up your instinct now. Be consumed with what? They're masked. Yeah, meditation mixtape. What I see. It's time for you to get inspired, though. Yeah, don't allow these people to trick you out of your spot. Stay patient about your path. Stay patient about the way that you're going. Because you are going somewhere and it is going to make a hell of a difference in how you see the world and the blessings, you know, and the gifts that are coming to you. And that's my word, y'all. This is the self-worth vibe of things. Okay? Period. But nah, for real, y'all. Spirit is, you know, you gotta love yourself, basically. Spirit's like, okay, you want us to love you, you want us to do you right, you want us to defend you, you want us to do this, but what are you gonna do for yourself this season? How you gonna show up for yourself, basically? How you gonna show up? How you gonna let these people know that you ain't to be played with? You know? As I always say, you teach people how to love you. You teach people how to respect you. You teach people these things about what you tolerate, what you don't tolerate. And then on the note of how you appear in the world, you know, you're not concerned about how it looks. You concerned about how you feel and what you want genuinely. And if you want nice things, of course, you will attract nice things. But we're not chasing it. We're not chasing it at all because it's coming to us because we vibing at that frequency. And that's just what it is. Now, if you guys would like a private reading, definitely hit me up and I'll be more than happy to be of service. Check out Patreon, check out our social media so that you can see the visuals of the cards. I'm going to try to get them uploaded, and I'm still working, y'all, on the February forecast for the elements. I'm gonna make that happen tomorrow. I'm gonna go from tonight until tomorrow with the forecast. So we'll get a good first Sunday vibe going on. Hope that sounds and works in motion. We gonna make it happen. But yeah, I'm gonna post it. But yeah, y'all, I love you guys. Make sure you like, follow, share, and subscribe. And yeah, we'll chat soon, y'all. Stay up, keep your head on the swivel. Don't let them tell you who you are, and get into you today. Lean into you, not into who you think people want you to be.